How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast on YouTube. I don't know why those glasses are on my head. All right, this is going to be a longer one. I got a feeling. Hopefully I don't ramble too much, but yeah. This is like childhood nostalgia, even though this book is not from my childhood. All right, back in the day when I went to, fuck, I don't know, because the school doesn't exist anymore. Shout out to anybody out there who went to this school. Orange Lake Elementary, 1st through 6th grade. A little tiny country school out in the middle of nowhere. Had a great library, had an amazing librarian. And they had these books. These were called the Crestwood House books. We all, us kids, knew them as the orange cover horror books. Because they're hardcover kids books, about this thick. Had an orange cover, like a black and white photo, like there was a Godzilla one. I think there was like a King Kong. I remember a werewolf one, a Dracula one, Frankenstein, blah, 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 blah. The Blob. Well, those are from the 70s. Few years back, and I've been looking for those, and when you do find them, they want more, like they're 12. The cheapest I found has been about 15 bucks a book, and I don't want to pay that. I found them online. I'd like to find them at a convention. If you're at a convention, I could probably get them for 10 bucks a pop, because I would pay $10. Because you could, like, I remember as a kid wanting to buy these, and my mom actually asked in the bookstore, like, no, you can't get, they couldn't get them for some reason. And it was like a Walden, so who knows, they might have been fucking with my mom. This is horror films. It's really despondent looking Freddy Krueger on the cover. And this cover is not faded. It's got a few little dings in here and there. Let's see what it says on the back here. Horror films. Why do we watch horror films? Many people are quite happy to sit in a dark theater watching frightening and sometimes bloodthirsty films which bring their worst nightmares to life on screen. This lively book tells us about the origins of some of the most famous horror stories and films such as Frankenstein and Dracula. Also explains how spectacular special effects have added to the appeal of recent horror films such as the Nightmare on Elm Street series, which have made the horror character Freddy Krueger's modern cult figure, Crestwood House. Well, I'm in my local library, and this was in the book sale section. I'm like, holy hell. So I grab it, and it looks in good shape. It does not really look like an ex-library, but there's like nothing on it. That's when I don't know. But here's the thing. Warning, the nature of horror films is to be frightening. If they are usually meant to be watched by older teenagers and adults. If you want to watch a horror film, it is advised that an adult is present. Okay, this is from 1992, copyright 1991. I had no clue these things were coming out that late. I can't hardly find any information on this series online, and when I do, I don't see this book. I am going to sit down and at least I got an HD camera. I'm going to try to take HD pictures of every page and put them up somewhere. Probably end up being on the blog, but we get Jason, but look at this shit. We get fucking Uncle Frank, gory as hell with Kirsty in the puzzle box from Hellraiser. And this is in color. That's what's blowing my mind. Because I remember reading these books when I was in 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. By 6th grade, I already read them multiple times. Because there was one, it's like the Blob of Godzilla, our school library didn't have, but the public library did. Then we go to Frankenstein, and we got, the castle, Peter Cushing, Dr. Frankenstein. We got, Christopher Lee, and then we got, what the fuck, Lost Boys, Kiefer Sutherland. And then we got, that's Werewolf of London, so that was what, Henry Hall. Then we got Teen Wolf and Teen Wolf 2. It's just like, whoa. Return of the Living Dead 2. Look at that. That's like, for this book, this was like a scary picture than the ones I grew up with. Shit. Sorry about that. White Zombie. Not the band, kids. And they got Mummies. Mad Mummies. There's the Hammer one. We got Magnificent Monsters. There's Kong. That's got to be the original Kong. Yeah, it's 33. Okay, this is going a little faster than I thought it would. Creature from the Black Lagoon with, is it Julie Newmar? Not Julie Newmar. Oh, Julie Adams, I think. I'm sorry. The Witches. Unusual selection. I like it because that's a good picture. And then we got Halloween 3 to represent the Halloween series. What is that? Poltergeist, Ghostbusters, talking about ghosts and haunted houses. Okay, yeah, that's kind of Human Horrors, and that's Norman Bates. Talking about Psycho, Psycho 2, and Psycho 3, the original the Phantom Opera most people know from 25. Freddy from, what's that, Nightmare 5, I think? That looks like 5. The Killing Fields. Recent war films such as The Killing Fields use horror images to shock the audience. It's horror dead. That's just in 92. Michael Jackson was some of the dancing zombies who were in a successful rock video Thriller. Then we got a glossary. index, and that's it. And that is just amazing. I love this. This is like, oh, I'm so happy I found this. I've been looking for this forever. I've reviewed this on my blog. And one of the viewers here has heard me talk about this book multiple times. I'm sure he's gotten tired of me talking about this book. And he also grew up on the Crestwood House book. And this was cool because he was like, I think he's right at like 10 years younger than me. So he was getting like the 80s versions of them, but he didn't know about this either. But look at that. Anybody out there watching, you know anything more about these Crestwood House books, please leave a comment. If you know where to get them for under, I'll pay up to $15 a book with shipping. You know what I'm saying? 10 and 5 for shipping. I'll do that. Please let me know. I want a full set of these. How many is there? That's why I can't even find out how many there is. Going on memory, I can remember like 6 or 7. But then talking to other people I went to school with, they remember ones. I'm like, okay, I don't really remember that one, but okay, yeah, sure. That sounds like that was one. I mean, the Deadly Mantis. Okay, yeah, there was a Deadly Mantis book. I don't know. You know, it came from outer space. What the hell? That also mentioned, I married a Martian? Yeah. I don't know. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.